What's happening, people? TLP Liverpool Profit back again with another video. Today, we are going to be looking ahead and previewing Liverpool's game against Crystal Palace tomorrow. People, if you didn't know, which I'm assuming most of you did, Liverpool will take on Crystal Palace tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. at Selhurst Park. So Liverpool travel away from home. First 3 o'clock kickoff of the season. It's a bit of a weird time to be playing, but whatever, it is what it is. At least it's not 12:30 again. Liverpool make a trip to London to take on Crystal Palace. In what's going to be it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy game. Crystal Palace are a very, very well drilled side, and they won't make it easy. Let's be totally honest. It'll be another struggle. So I want to come in, preview the game a little bit. I wanted to give my score prediction at the end of the chat, at the end of the video, and I wanted to give you guys my predicted 11, what I think Arne Slot will field out tomorrow against Crystal Palace, the team I think he will select. So, yeah, I'm going to be previewing tomorrow's game. I'm going to be giving you my predicted 11 for the game, and I'm going to be giving you my score prediction right at the end of the game, people. So do stay tuned. Before we get into the video, however, do remember, if you are new to the channel and have not already done so, do subscribe to the channel. It is very, very much appreciated. Do subscribe to the channel. I am 13 away from 500, which is the current halfway mark. So if you can subscribe to the channel, please do so. It is much appreciated. Do drop a like on the video. Of course, people, a like is always very much appreciated too. And people, do get down below in the comments and let me know your score prediction for the game. Let me know your predicted 11 that you think will take to the pitch tomorrow. And give me your guys' thoughts on the games. How do you guys feel the game will go tomorrow and how it will unravel? Do get in the comments down below. So, people, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into the game. So, people, Crystal Palace against Liverpool. Liverpool going into this game against Crystal Palace, 5 wins out of 5. Have we won all our games? We're absolutely spotless. We are clean. We are flying. 15 points, maximum points so far. We are a team to catch. We're basically a team to catch, people. What more can I say? Palace coming to this game on the back of, I think, 3 draws and 2 wins. So despite being unbeaten, Crystal Palace haven't had the greatest start to the season. I think they've drawn against Sunderland, and I think they drew against was it Villa or something as well. So they haven't had a great start to the season, despite being unbeaten. So both teams coming to the game unbeaten, but in very, very different circumstances. We're flying. We've won all of our games. They are drawing a lot, but they've also won 2 as well. So I will big Palace up for that. So both teams coming to the game under very, very, very different circumstances, I feel, which sets the game up to be a very, very, very interesting game. On paper, you would say both teams are unbeaten. This is bound to be a draw. It looks like the game potentially has a draw written all over it, unfortunately, which ain't great news for us. First, people, Liverpool have got to win this game. We cannot afford to drop points in this game. I don't think we can. We have Chelsea away next week, Palace away tomorrow, Chelsea away next week. So we have 2 back-to-back away trips to London. We cannot afford to draw tomorrow. We draw tomorrow, drop points tomorrow. We drop points against Chelsea. All of a sudden, that's the title race flipped on its heels. All of a sudden, Arsenal looking at us and saying, Liverpool look a little bit vulnerable here. Maybe we can have a bit more of a say in this title race. So no excuses tomorrow. A win is a must. We have got to win the game and get the 3 points and then go into that Chelsea game, and we'll see what happens there. But no points dropped tomorrow. No excuse. Liverpool have to go there to Selhurst Park and get the 3 points yet again. Get the W. I don't think Liverpool can afford to drop points tomorrow. And the last thing we want is Arsenal or even Manchester City, dare I say, to be breathing down our necks again, because it's very possible. It is very, very possible. We want to keep as much distance between ourselves and Arsenal and ourselves and Manchester City as we can for as long as we can. We've done well so far. We've got 3 points on Arsenal. We've got, we've got 5 points on Arsenal and we've got 8 points on Manchester City, I believe. So we've got a pretty decent gap between both of them clubs. I'd like us to keep it that way going forward. But it will be a very tough game, people. A very, very tough game. Obviously, people, look, Crystal Palace are no mugs. They are no mugs. They're a very well-drilled side. They have a very, very, very top coach in Oliver Glasner, who I rate very highly. I think he's a very, very good tactical manager, and I think he's a very good manager. And I think Palace are very lucky to have him. Overall, Palace did beat us earlier on in the season, right at the beginning of the season in the Community Shield. So they've shown that they can get at us, and they've shown that they can beat us if they put their minds to it, and if they're on it. So again, like I said, can't take the game lightly. We have to go into the game at our best and get the 3 points. Like I said, they've already beaten us once this season, people. So they do know how to play against us. The last thing we want is to start the game slow, go 1-0 down. Then we're in trouble, because then it's a fight to get back into the game, because Palace are a very well-oiled side. They're a very good team. They're very defensively well-organised as well when they need to be. So, again, they're no mugs. They're no pushovers. Liverpool really have to be at our best in this game to get a result. I do think we'll get the result. But I think it'll be a very tough encounter. As for team selections, people, obviously, unfortunately, people, Hugo Ekitike is missing for this game. So Hugo Ekitike will not feature in this game. Obviously, he picked up a red card against Southampton, so he will miss this game and the cup game, which conveniently is Crystal Palace as well. So for me, while it's a big miss, yes, it's a big, big miss. This opens the door for me, in my opinion, for Liverpool and Arne Slot to give Federico Chiesa a start. I saw enough against Southampton to know that Chiesa is ready. He's up there. He's ready. He's fit. He deserves to start against Southampton. There's no excuses for me for Federico Chiesa not to start this game. And with Hugo Ekitike out as well, I feel, again, it's a no-brainer to put Federico Chiesa in. I'd even put him in over Gakpo, people. I'll be totally honest. I think Chiesa has got to start this game, especially now as well, with Hugo Ekitike being out for this one, and from Chiesa's performance that he put in against Southampton. Very impressive. Everywhere, man of the match. He has to play. He has got to play. If Federico Chiesa does not play this game, people, I give up. I give up, because I don't see a world where he succeeds at Liverpool, because if he doesn't play this game, people, I think it's very, very evident Arne Slot doesn't take to him. There's something that Arne Slot sees that he doesn't like. So I feel tomorrow's now or never for Chiesa. If I don't see him on the team sheet tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to lose all hope that Chiesa is going to be a success at Liverpool. Hopefully, though, fingers crossed, he's on the score. He's on the team sheet, and hopefully the score sheet as well. You never know. So, people, again, news-wise, I think Chiesa should start. Team-wise news. Isak, I feel, will start up top. I feel it's a no-brainer. With Ekitike out, there's only one man who can play, do the centre, and I feel that tomorrow will be none other than Alexander Isak the Great. So, people, we go into the game pretty well off. Squad-wise, rotation-wise, we're pretty well off, people. So, again, I'm going to take you guys now, do my my starting 11 prediction. The team I feel will take to the pitch, and I feel Arne Slot will field against Crystal Palace tomorrow. So bear with me, people. Bear with me. I'm going to give you guys my predicted starting 11 for the game. Apologies for that, people. I don't know why that always seems to pop up. If I can just... Hope you guys can see this, people. So yeah, people, this is my predicted 11 to take to the field tomorrow against Crystal Palace. It's a relatively strong team, as you can see on paper right there. That's a very, very pretty strong team. Almost full strength, not quite full strength though. I will just run you guys through it. My predicted 11, obviously a 4-2-3-1. I don't think there'll be a formation change. In goal, it will be none other than Alisson Becker. Again, people, it's a no-brainer. I know Mohamed Arsfield got his start in the cup, but Premier League, different Gavy, Alisson Becker, our number one, our Brazilian, will be in goal. I feel, again, if Ali's fit, he starts, he plays in goal, no debate. So again, I feel Alisson Becker will be our goalkeeper for this game. Don't see Arne stop doing anything else. Don't see him picking Mohamed Arsfield or nothing. Alisson will play in goal, in my opinion. So yeah, I feel we may as well just skip the goalkeeper, people, because unless Alisson's got an injury, I don't see him not starting. I'll be totally honest. So in further previews, I might just put Alisson in and just skip him, and we'll talk about the rest of the team, because it's no brainer. If he plays, if he's fit, he plays. Arne Slot plays him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I might just start skipping Alisson and focusing on other areas of the team going forward. I've gone with the back four of Milos Kerkez at left back. People, I think Milos Kerkez at left back here is a sure bet. Obviously Robbo can still play as well. I wouldn't. I do think Robbo can play this game. Of course he can, but I would go with Milos Kerkez. I feel play the strongest team because Palace are no mugs. They're no mugs. So just, be safe and put Milos Kerkez in. I feel Kerkez, he's looked a bit better recently. I don't think he's had a bad start to his Liverpool career either. But I would put Milos Kerkez in at left back. Centre back wise, I feel, well, it's going to be Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk. Now, people, centre back wise, Liverpool at the moment are struggling. We are very, very thin. Obviously, we got the horrible news yesterday that Giovanni Leoni has torn his ACL and he will be out for several months, putting us in a situation where we now only have 3 centre-backs at the club, 2 of which are very injury-prone. So with Leoni out for almost a year, it's not great news, especially knowing how injury-prone Ibrahim Konate and Joe Gomez are for now. But we've got 3 centre-backs available, but it's bound to happen that either Konate or Joe Gomez will pick up a knock or an injury in the coming months. I think again it's a pretty much nailed on conclusion. However, for now, people, centre back wise, we've got 3 available. So, while we've got the 3 available, we will talk about that. So yeah, I feel for this game, for now, it will be Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk. That's the centre back pairing I feel will play. That's the centre back pairing that has to play, I feel. So yeah, that's the centre back pairing I've gone with. Right back, I've gone with Jeremy Frimpong. What am I talking about, people? At right back, I've gone with Connor Bradley. Why have I gone with Connor Bradley? People, I feel, against Southampton, I thought Jeremy Frimpong in the first half was pretty poor. I thought he wasn't up to the standards. He wasn't great against Southampton in the first half. Second half, I felt he came out a lot better. He looked a lot sharper. He was a lot better in the second half, so I will give Frimpong credit. While he wasn't great in the first half against Southampton, I feel in the second half he came out and he was a lot better. However, I still feel at the moment I would go with Connor Bradley. I think he's more of a sure thing. At the moment he's definitely in better form than Frimpong is. He's definitely fitter than Frimpong is by the looks of it. And I feel at the moment he's got that right back position nailed down. I feel Frimpong is going to have to earn his way into the team if he wants to displace Connor Bradley. For now, though, I don't see it being any other way. I think Connor Bradley will play at right back. And going forward, unless Frimpong steps up his game, I feel Connor Bradley will play right back. So that's my back 4 people. I've got Milos Kerkez at left back. I've gone with Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk as the 2 centre-back pairing. And at right back, I have gone with Connor Bradley. A pretty strong back 4 on paper, but we know our defence is always leaky for a goal or 2, don't we? Which is mad. Okay, moving into midfield, I've gone with a double pivot of Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister. Again, I think just be safe in the midfield. You can obviously play Szoboszlai in there, but for me, in this game, I would put in Ryan Gravenberch and I'll go with Alexis McAllister too, to be honest with you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Szoboszlai playing, I'll be totally honest. I wouldn't mind it if Arne Slot took McAllister out and put Szoboszlai in. The way Szoboszlai's been recently, the way he's been playing recently. Well, I don't want to mention it again because he's getting old now, but his goal against Arsenal, I could watch that back all day, every day. He looks good. So I wouldn't mind if Arne Slot decided to go with Szoboszlai in this game instead of McAllister. However, I feel McAllister will play the game. And I wouldn't mind either or. McAllister plays, I'm okay with it. Szoboszlai plays, I'm okay with it. I just feel for this game, be safe, be assured. We have to get out of here with a win, I'll be totally honest. Very vital with Chelsea coming up next weekend. This is a must-win game. So I've gone with Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister in the double pivot. And again, people, when everyone's fit, when our whole midfield is fit and firing, I feel this is Liverpool's strongest midfield pivot. Szoboszlai's in there with a good shout, of course. He's a very talented player too. But I feel, on paper, if you put a gun to my head now, I feel this Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister double pivot partnership is Liverpool's best partnership and is our strongest double pivot that we could put out. So yeah, I've gone with Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister as the double pivot against Palace. Although, again, like I said, I wouldn't mind Sharper start playing. But yeah, moving forward to the front line, people, as you can see, people, there's a big, big change here. I've gone it. I've gone and done it. I've put my balls on the line. I've put my nuts on the line. And I've put Federico Chiesa into the team. People, I don't see a world where he cannot start this game. I'll be totally honest. He has got to play. That performance against Southampton said everything I need to know about Chiesa. He's got the work rate. He's got the will. He's got the determination. He wants to prove himself to Liverpool, to the Liverpool fans, and to the manager as well. Again, he has to play. You cannot put in a performance like he did against Southampton and get benched again the following game. I feel this is even if Arne Slot doesn't want it, he has to start Chiesa purely based on that performance against Southampton. I mentioned it early on in the stream. He was immense. He was brilliant against Southampton, man of the match, set up both of the goals. Isak's goal, brilliant piece of cleverness, and brilliant thinking for Ekitike's goal. Man of the match, absolutely brilliant against Southampton. I feel, again, he has to play. It's time now. It is time. He looks fit. He looks ready to go. He has to start getting more minutes in the Premier League. And I'd play him off the left, people. Unfortunately, with Mohamed Salah being Mohamed Salah, we know who Mo is. We know what Mo does. I don't feel Federico Chiesa will ever start off the right. I feel you cannot bench Mohamed Salah for Chiesa. As much as we love Chiesa, as great as he is, I feel Mohamed Salah is just obligated to start at this point. I'll be totally honest. So I don't see a world where Chiesa where Salah gets stuck for Chiesa. I'll be totally honest. However, having said that, I feel there is a way for Federico Chiesa to get more minutes in this team going forward. As you can see, people, as you can see right there across the front line, I have put Federico Chiesa off the left-hand side of the attack in Gakpo's position. I don't feel Gakpo's done nowhere near enough recently, people. I don't think he's been good enough. I don't think he's been great. And I feel he's been very, very, very poor. I'll be totally honest. And I don't know why Honest has continued to play Cody Gakpo, because he hasn't looked on it. He hasn't looked great. And I feel, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but he needs to be dropped. He needs to be dropped and said, needs to be dropped and told, really, that he is not undroppable. And I feel with the way Federico Chiesa played against Southampton, I feel it is now time for Federico Chiesa to play over Cody Gakpo. He's been better than Gakpo. He's looked better than Gakpo. He looks sharper than Gakpo. I would play him off the left-hand side. That way, Federico Chiesa can get a game and he can play. And going forward, people, I'd put Chiesa in over Gakpo off the left going forward too in other Premier League games until Gakpo obviously gets his act together, gets back on his game. I would play Federico Chiesa off the left-hand side. Like I said, he deserved the start. He's earned the start. He needs to be starting going forward. So yeah, I'm going with Federico Chiesa in this game off the left-hand side. His first Premier League start, which I'm hyped for. I don't see a world where he doesn't start, people. If he doesn't start this game, I'm going to be very, very convinced that Arne Slot just doesn't rate him. I'll be totally honest. He cannot not start. He can't not start after the performance against Southampton. So yeah, I think he will start, and I think he will play off the left-hand side. Hopefully, Chiesa gets a goal as well. I'd love it for him to get a goal, and I'd love for him to have another great performance and, cement himself even further. Do the centre, I've gone with Florian Wirtz. No surprises there. I think with Wirtz, I know a lot of people are getting frustrated. A lot of people are saying he's not worth the price tag, etc. I disagree. Keep playing Wirtz, and eventually it will click with him, and the best of Florian Wirtz will shine, because we've got a very, very good player in our hands here. Off the right, none other than Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king himself. Hopefully Mo can get a goal here. Again, we need Salah to get back on the goal. Get back on it, really. So yeah, Salah off the right, no surprises, the Egyptian king. And up top, I've gone with none other than Alexander Isak. Obviously, with Hugo Ekitike serving his matchman for this game, there's no one who can really play up top other than Alexander Isak. So again, Isak up top. Unfortunately, I don't know how we take Isak off though in this game, unless you put Chiesa central maybe, and then put Gakpo on. But yeah, obviously Isak not being match fit, I'd imagine he will have to come off after the 60th minute or in the second half at some point. So yeah, that is the team, people, I've gone with to face Crystal Palace tomorrow at Selhurst Park. We just want to run through it again. Alisson Becker in goal. Milos Kerkez at left back. Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk as our two centre-back pairing. Conor Bradley at right back. A midfield double pivot of Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. The three across the front line, I have gone with Federico Chiesa off the left-hand side, getting his first Premier League start. Very excited. Florian Wirtz to centre as the number 10. Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, off the right. And up top, none other than Alexander the Great, Alexander Isak, Liverpool's new number 9, in a 4-2-3-1 formation. So yeah, people, that is my predicted XI, my predicted 11 to face Crystal Palace tomorrow at Selhurst Park. So if I can just stop sharing that. Get back in here. Now, people, as for my score prediction for the game, people, again, I think this is going to be a very, very close game. Very similar to the game against Everton, the game against Burnley, all of our Premier League games so far. I feel this is going to be more of the same. It's going to be a very close, cagey, nervous affair. But again, I'm going to back Liverpool to get the job done. I feel we might not play well, but I feel we'll do it again. I feel another late goal, people. I feel another late goal. And you know what? I think Federico Chiesa is going to get the winner in this game. I'm going to put my balls on the line. I think Chiesa is going to get the winner. I'm going to go with a score prediction of Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 2. I think Liverpool will win the game narrowly. And I think Federico Chiesa will score a late minute winner for us to win us the game. So that is my score prediction, people. I'm going with Liverpool 1. Well, I'm going with Liverpool 2, Crystal Palace 1. Tight game, close game. Heart in your mouth moments yet again. We're going to be stressed. We're going to be, we're going to be right on the edge of our seats. But I back Liverpool to yet again get the 3 points and come back to Anfield ahead of the big trip to Chelsea next weekend. So yeah, I'm going to go with a Liverpool 2-1 win, people. That is my score prediction for the game. And Federico Chiesa to get a late minute winner for us to win us the game. That's my bold prediction. I'm going to put it out there. For now, though, people, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Obviously, I did my match preview, talked about the game, went into a bit of detail on it, gave you guys my predicted 11, my starting 11 prediction, and gave you guys my score prediction right there at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, people. I'm going to head off now, though. I'll be back very, very soon with more Liverpool-related content. I'll be back tomorrow after the game, giving you guys my match reaction after, hopefully, Liverpool pick up another 3 points and another win. For now, though, people, I am going to head off. I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Do remember, on your way out, do drop a like on the video. Do get in the comments down below. Give me your guys' starting 11 prediction, your guys' score prediction, and give me your guys' feelings on how you feel the game will go. Also, people, do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're currently 13 subs away from 500, which is the current goal, the halfway mark. The sooner I can get there, the better. So do subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is much appreciated. For now, people, I'm going to head off. TLP, Liverpool Profit, peace out. Up the Reds. I'll be back tomorrow with the match reaction. Come on, you Reds. Let's freaking go.